Alright boys, another little demo here. Deus 2, HF2 Coil Beta 3.03. Now eventually we're going to come over here and we're going to look at that nickel and that quarter on the same plane there, okay? Swept them 2 by 4 thicknesses above. Some people may be thinking when they're using this machine, they may get notch and disc sort of intertwined in their mind. You'll see what I'm talking about here. Okay, this is sensitive program 6.8. It's the current disc. That will change eventually. Silencers at 2. We're in the 53 kilohertz band. Reactivity 2. Pitch tone selected. Okay. Sweeping 2.5 inches over that nickel. You see that meter reading. 64. Okay, 64. Going in here to notch, and I'm going to notch the machine over to 63. You see it there, right? I'm back over that nickel. What do you hear? Approximate same coil height. Gone, ain't it? You see that in the meter there. That's the notch. We're taking the notch out. We're going to run the disc up to 63. What happens? Now I've got the disc at 63. We don't have any notch. That's all we've changed. What happens? You hear that nickel loud and clear, don't you? We're going to raise the disc to 64. Iron tone now, okay? So we're going to leave the machine at 64 disc, but I'll change it and put notch of 63 back in it momentarily. Okay, so now we're over here. We got that old nickel and that clad quarter down there. Remember, we are in the 53 kilohertz multi-frequency band. Speed 1, what do we hear here? Let me get my call right. What do we hear? We don't hear no quarter, do we? No quarter. Speed 3. We hear the quarter. 2.5. No quarter. Speed 4. We hear the quarter. Speed 2. No quarter. Okay. We're going to let the disc down to 6.8. Notch to 63. That's where I got rid of this nickel over here. You see it there. And there's the nickel. I'm sweeping it again. Okay? Reactivity 2. What do we hear on the quarter? Nothing. Reactivity 1.5. Nothing. Pitch tones, remember that. Speed 1. Nothing. Sweep again. Nothing there. Speed 3. Two-way signal. Speed 4. Two-way signal. That's going to conclude the video. Remember, those two coins are on the same plane. One's a higher, one is a lower. Now, I can do this. Frequency max 29. Reactivity 1.5. What do we hear here? We've got signal on the quarter, don't we? How about on this nickel over here? We don't have anything. Remember, currently the notch is set at 63. So you might let a silver ring get by you with this machine trying to notch out pool rings running 53 kilohertz. as well as that, 89 kilohertz. That's a pretty simple little detecting scenario there, okay? That's going to conclude the video. Let me turn this camera back on for just a moment. Now that quarter and that nickel haven't moved. Watch this, in case you're wondering. I'm still in 53 kilohertz band. I'm at speed 1.5. I took the notch out of the machine. We're in 4 tones. 1.5 is the speed. What do we hear? What do we hear now when we sweep this? So that's what you hear. Now if I come over here, push the coil forward, you hear that quarter, and you hear that quarter by pitch. But over here, all right, now we're going to increase the speed to 3. What do we hear now? Hear that? You hear mixed pitch there with faster speed. Now we can conclude the video. Hope you enjoyed.